It's Russ Parr Morning Show on the line right now. We have Soteria Venable. Did I say your name right?
You said it perfectly.
Oh, great. Today we wanted to talk about fibroids, which is an issue. From what I understand, it's pretty common with African American women. Is that correct?
It is. 70% of African American women have fibroids, and about 25% of all U.S. women have fibroids, which puts the estimates at about 25 million women that this impacts.
Okay, tell me exactly what it is.
A fibroid is 99% of the time, it's a benign, smooth muscle tumor, and it can be inside the wall of the uterus, inside the uterus itself, or on the outside of the uterus.
And does it affect fertility?
It can affect fertility depending on where it's located. I think more importantly or more frequently you see that it really impacts quality of life in terms of the symptoms because women really suffer. Last year, the calculated healthcare costs associated with uterine fibroids was in excess of $30 billion. That's just in 1 year.
Why are African American women more susceptible to getting it as opposed to white women?
You know, they're doing studies of that now, and I'm not exactly sure, but what I try to do with the Fibroid Initiative, my website, is to provide information and education to help women address the symptoms and do preventative measures in terms of diet and exercise in hopes that they will never even get the fibroids, or if they do, they'll be small in size.
Now, I have so many friends and family members that are suffering from fibroids, but it's not clear to me what causes them or if there's something that we could do to prevent. And I know you were saying that, diet and that sort of thing, but what exactly causes them to form in the first place?
Well, it's a spike in the estrogen levels, and I'm sure that Dr. Stewart from Mayo can speak to this more extensively, but the estrogen levels cause the fibroids to really grow. And I personally have eliminated all meat from my diet. My website really kind of chronicles my personal journey with uterine fibroids and all of the remedies that I suggest, both holistic and medical. Most of them I have tried and had experience with and journaled. And so in order to keep the estrogen levels down, I think it's important for your listeners to know that things like soy, which people don't think of, can spike estrogen levels, caffeine, red meats, even chicken. I've even had free-range chicken that has spiked my estrogen levels and caused really horrific symptoms. So we really have to take good care of ourselves. I think if I were to speak to our younger women, I would let them know to really be careful about the physicians that they select. I try to provide information on trusted physicians who are really skilled, can give them solid information on their options. I was diagnosed at 26, and I wasn't at that time looking to lose my fertility, and I think a woman should hold on to her uterus at all costs, if at all possible. And at the moment, hysterectomies, 300,000 hysterectomies in the U.S. annually are due to fibroids.
So how do you... I'm sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So how do you know that you have a fibroid? Do you only get it from when you get your pap? Can a pap smear tell your doctor if you have one, or do you need a more detailed test?
You usually have symptoms that take people to the doctor. Sometimes they're asymptomatic, but sometimes they're just horrific. And so the symptoms can lead you to the doctor. And ultrasound is usually the way that you identify the fibroids and measure their size. And for women who have many fibroids and really want to pinpoint them, I recommend an MRI because fibroids...
What are the symptoms? Because I know a lot of people want to know. What are the basic symptoms?
Heavy bleeding, pain, both pelvic and lower back pain, fatigue. And if you notice any adjustment at all or any changes in your monthly cycle, try to pay attention to it, because a lot of times there will be a major catastrophic event that will take a woman to the doctor. But if we're paying closer attention to our bodies, we might be able to get in faster before something major has to be done in terms of surgery.
Soteria, we're going to have to go. The Fibroid Initiative, real quickly, tell everybody what that's all about.
Fibroid Initiative is my passion. I started it based on my own personal journey with fibroids. I've had 3 surgeries and didn't want to have another, so I wanted to share information with women. Along the way, I patented an undergarment for women with uterine fibroids, and I'm seeking manufacturing options for that as well. And I just wanted to be a forum to help us find solutions to cure this issue and to also drive more dollars for research.
How do people get in touch with you, and how can they help?
Fibroidinitiative.com, and all of the contact information is available there. I'm on Twitter at Sateria Venable also, and I tweeted about the Russ Parr show. So thanks for having me.
No doubt. Sateria, thank you so much. I think this is going to help a lot of people, okay?
Thank you so much. You all have a great weekend.
All right, you too now. Bye-bye.